friends, family, viewers, houses alike in dignity. I want to share with you a bit of my experience today while I make my smoothie breakfast, but frozen bananas today, about veganism and being married to a not yet vegan and meeting someone, beginning a new relationship and beginning veganism at the same time. Specifically around the concept of accepting somebody for who they are. Now, the bananas part was over very quickly. Time to add some oats. So I met my now wife about a year ago, just over a year ago, and we had a child 3 months ago, and in between those two events we got married and I went vegan. When we first met I wasn't vegan, and so the idea of veganism was far from my mind. Not too far, but worrying about dietary choices was not on my list yet, too much, a little bit. I was becoming more conscious every day. Skip forward months, and I'm putting pressure on my wife to stop eating animal products. And this, of course, as you can imagine, is tension forming, lots of tension. She receives lots of pressure in the other direction from her family and culture here in Taiwan. Meat is very, very important in their livelihoods, in their day-to-day lives. So the problem arises that I'm applying too much pressure. I don't know what to do. I'm in a new lands where the only place I can feel where my new values about animal rights and etc., those types of things are only met online. So I'm spending a lot of time on the internet researching veganism, seeing other people and their experience with veganism, how to deal with people, how to deal with your new choices regarding not contributing to cruelty, slavery, exploitation, etc. And the issue arises that I should be seeing her for who she is and accepting her for who she is and loving her for who she is. And while I do support that that is the case, you should be doing that. Should you be in a relationship with someone, you need to be accepting them for who they are. But I've got the kind of personality where if someone requests something of me, I'm going to make sure that they're also bringing that same thing to the table for myself and others. So if somebody says you need to be more effortful or more active, then I'm going to say you need to be more active. Like, I'm very annoying when it comes to those kinds of things. Like, people who say things but don't do things piss me off, because I want, for me in my life, to be someone who says something and does it. And the path to getting there is through slowly coming back from all of the things that you've said, like growing up just saying shit all day long every day and never doing anything, never doing any of it. And slowly retraining to say things that I'm going to do, like I'm going to eat a banana today, I'm going to eat 2 bananas, I'm going to go skateboarding, and doing what I say. Making a commitment. I'm going to be a father, I'm going to be this family now, I'm going to do that. So that's no worries. You need to accept me for who I am. Now, I was just thinking in the shower, as everyone does, thinking is the best thing to do in the shower, that if I want to accept you for who you are, but I think that animals deserve equal freedom and liberty, not to be maimed and exploited and enslaved, then I'm going to ask of you to accept them for who they are and not request that they be dissected into little pieces for your enjoyment. And I never said this in the past, but I said things like it, like, I don't know, really irritating to her and people who eat meat, like, why don't you care about those animals? Why do you just eat the corpses and not think about it, not worry, just... And I understand why. It's because of the many, many, many years of practice. I used to do that too. I was the same way. But I think it's more intense here because meat is such a big part of their culture, and food is such a big part of their culture. So that's pretty much it. The point is, if you want me to accept you for who you are, then you need to accept them for who they are, not cut them up into bits and eat them, right? So if you want me to accept you for who you are, but I cut you up into little bits and eat you, then I'm doing what you're doing, right? If you say you like animals, don't cut them into pieces, don't eat them, right? Accept them for who they are. Let them frolic or murder each other. Not murder, they don't murder. There's no murder in the animal kingdom. There's only eating. We are a part of the animal kingdom, but we are murdering those animals. Nobody is walking into the bushes, grabbing a goat and feasting, right? If they were doing that, then I'd say, yeah, good on you. You are feasting on the animals in a way that is natural, and let's not get into that. Semantics is semantics. I'm finished. Do you understand? I hope that I've expressed something that might be of some interest to somebody, and even if it's not, I wanted to express it. I've expressed it now. I said to myself in the shower that I would, and I did, so I'm pleased. Oh, and let's make this day 10 of the consistency goal challenge, where I upload an honest expression every day to YouTube for 28 days. This is day 10. Check it out on Best Transformations YouTube channel. I'll put a link down below. Comment on this video if you've got fingers and you can type, or if you've got one of those Siri things. Share this video with your grandma, because she needs to know that if she wants to be accepted for who she is, she needs to not eat dead things. Peace out, brethren.